Hey guys, so today's video is a makeup tutorial and review using what's new from Flower Beauty, which is now available at Ulta Beauty. First, I wanted to share each exclusive product with you guys, including swatches, lots of close-ups, and of course my personal opinion of each. And then I'm gonna go into a quick makeup tutorial using a lot of these products so you can see exactly how they work. So let's get started. First up are the Wanderlust eyeshadow palettes. These are inspired by Drew Barrymore's favorite cities. So these palettes are really cute and mini. They're like the perfect size. They're just big enough to give you the ability to create a multitude of looks, and they're just small enough so that they can fit in your purse. So I really love these, and check out that pigmentation. It's just insane. It's so beautiful. It was called Downtown Dusk in Austin. So moving over now to the Wanderlust eyeshadow palette in Hollywood Hills, LA. This palette is full of silvers, shimmers, and mattes as well. You have some nice blues and teals. I really like this palette because it's very glamorous. This is definitely something that I would pick up if I'm doing a very dramatic look. One thing I did notice with all three of these palettes is that they all have a nice brown to work with through the crease first, so that you can go in with all the other shades around it and create a nice, beautiful look from there. This next Wanderlust eyeshadow palette is definitely my favorite out of the bunch. I think this one's the most wearable. It's called Manhattan NYC. This one, curated by Drew Barrymore, has a lot of chic neutrals, earthy tones, some bold shimmers. Again, you guys can see that nice brown that works really great through the crease. All of these palettes really did swatch so beautifully. I was very impressed. So that is it for the Wanderlust eyeshadow palettes. I totally recommend these to you guys. I think they're beautiful and really fun to play around with. Next up is the Beauty Flash Full Face Palette. So this has everything in here, guys, to create a flawless face. You've got some eyeshadow colors that are very everyday and wearable, 2 blush shades, a bronzer shade that has a lot of nice shimmer in it, and also a beautiful bright highlight. The eyeshadows are actually very blendable, and you could take them from day to night. The blushes are really nice for warming up your look. Love how the bronzer shade has like some nice golden reflex in it. And the highlighter is like a champagne. I think the bronzer and highlighter are definitely my favorite from the palette. They're really nice for finishing and sculpting out your look. And finally, the Galaxy Glaze Holographic Liquid Lip Colors. These are so gorgeous. There is 6 of them actually. So this is a gloss that is packed with meteorite powder pigments for a galactic glow. They have twilight pearls within them to help create subtle reflections in the spectrum of the rainbow. You can use them alone to get a nice sheen, or you can layer them on top of one another to create a new kind of prismatic hue. Alright guys, so now that I've gone over everything, we're gonna get into the tutorial now. I want to show you how I use these new products. So going in with that Midnight Manhattan NYC Wanderlust eyeshadow palette, I am working through the crease from inner to outer corner, that beautiful matte brown shade, just to kind of work as a nice transitional eyeshadow. I'm using a large, really fluffy blending brush to do this, guys, just so that I can distribute the eyeshadow everywhere. I only had to pick up the smallest amount of this, and I was able to blend it all the way through the crease, which was really nice. So that just shows how crazy pigmented these shadows are. So now I'm picking up with a flat shader brush this beautiful, really shimmery, pearlescent light pink, and I'm packing that onto the lid starting from the center and then working my way inwards towards the inner corner of the eye and then outwards towards the outer corner. But most of the product here is focused from center to inner corner. That's where I want it to be the brightest, to really open up my eyes. Then with a very small pointed blending brush, I'm going through with that shimmery dark purple, and I'm packing this on in layers in the outer V, outer corner area. So first here, I'm just kind of putting the product where I want it, and then with whatever is left on that really large fluffy blending brush we had used earlier, I'm just blending out the edges of that. So blending it into the sparkly pink eyeshadow and then up into that warm brown. And then I'm packing on another layer and doing the same exact thing until I feel like I have enough darkness there to really create dimension on the eye. For the eyeliner, I wanted to line this awesome like snake green through the lash line area first, just to kind of get like a nice guideline, and then I worked through that black shimmery shade, focusing it mostly on the outer corner of the lash line, and then winging it up diagonally towards the end of my eyebrow. But I kept it very smoked out, not like a super defined line. It was very light. Moving over to the face now, I'm working through that beautiful golden reflect bronzer shade. This is so nice, and what I like is that it's very buildable, so you can apply a very light layer of this and have it look natural, or you can apply it a little thicker or a little heavier like I did, so that it really sculpts out the face nicely and really warms everything up. And then with my fingertips, I used the corally shimmery blush shade, and I worked that onto the apples of my cheeks. And then I picked up that beautiful highlighter shade and worked that again with my fingertips on the top of my cheekbones and anywhere where I wanted a really nice highlight. I like to use my fingers usually for most powder products, just because I feel like it helps it to blend in better with my skin, and these did beautifully. This face palette was really easy to use, and I love the way that all the products looked on my face, so I was very happy with it. For the lower lash line, I applied the brown shade through the inner to outer corner, then the purple just on the outer corner, and finally the really light pink shade into the inner corners again, just to add some more pop there. But then I felt like I needed a little bit more something else, so I was like, all right, we're gonna take this beautiful gold eyeshadow and pop it right in the center of the lower lash line, and I thought that looked so cool. This is also new. It's called the Lash Warrior Mascara. This is an exclusive mascara, and I love that I'm able to get from root to tip, lots of volume. It has a 360-degree spiked bristle brush, so you will never get clumps. Every angle is hit of the lash, and you get great definition with it. I went ahead and applied 2 layers on my upper lashes to see if it was a buildable formula, and it definitely is. Since it's made with black camo pigments, you can get a really nice dark lash look. And also I noticed there was no flaking or smudging. And finally, to finish off the makeup look, I decided to go for the Glaze Holographic Liquid Lip Color in Halo number 30. And I just really packed this on so that I could get some really intense glow and sheen to the lips. And that completes the look. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a thumbs up if you ended up liking this tutorial and found it helpful. So excited about all these new Flower Beauty products. Hopefully you guys are too. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I will see you guys in my next one.